Cool. Hi guys, I'm George from DoraHacks and welcome to the second episode of the Injective Quadratic Funding Round demo sessions. I will be a host and moderator for this demo session. So we're very excited to bring to you the Injective and DoraHacks, Dora Factory collaboration for this very first quadratic funding round for the Injective ecosystem and community. Um, Together with our foundation, we have shortlisted 10 great teams, mainly coming from the Injective Illuminate hackathon that we hosted a couple of months ago, together with some other great early stage ecosystem projects. So these projects are all a part of this round, and they are, eligible to be voted for, to get a share of the matching pool and also to get some contributions from you guys, the community. So today I have two great projects with us today who will be presenting, Kogan Markets and also Ninja Kits. So they will be presenting to you a short, demo on their product, and a bit of information about, what they're building and how they're going about it. In terms of the quadratic funding round, it did start a couple of days ago. Voting is open and it will be open until the 8th of April. So it's a great chance to, have a look, interact with some of these great applications, and see what some of these great teams are building within the Injective ecosystem, and actually a good opportunity for you guys to participate, contribute, and actually have your say in which teams you want to see, receive a larger share of the matching pool, which could result in you guys also getting some perks from these teams. So if you do have any questions for the two teams presenting today, feel free to comment in the Binance Live or YouTube chat rooms, and I'll ask these questions to these guys as we go. So without further ado, let's welcome the Kogan Market team. Welcome, Anthony.
Hey, hi. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I'm Antoine, and here I'm leading the initiative at Kogan Markets. We started about close to 1 year ago, building with on the first hackathon on Injective in I believe in May last year. And our goal is to create an options trading platform, so a decentralized exchange that specifically caters to options instruments, but also futures to help with the hedging. And I'll come to that point a bit later on. So just as a brief introduction for those who may not be very familiar with options, options are actually a very important type of financial instrument, especially in the traditional markets on Wall Street or all the other big exchanges out there. Options have been around for decades, if not centuries, and allow traders and investors to take some particular view on an asset. So they offer some type of asymmetric payoff return or profile. So if, let's say, you want to bet on the increase of the price of a token, let's say the Atom token or the Injective token, but you don't want to take the risk of losing money in case you are wrong. You may just want to buy a call option, for example. That's an asymmetric profile return. So in case the price goes up, you enjoy some upside, but if it goes down, you only lose a small amount. And so this is this kind of asymmetry that we are trying to inject in this DEX. And I will show you now briefly what we've built so far and how we are thinking about reaching the next level. So if you can see my screen, I'm on our app page currently. So right now we have built two instruments. We have one call option and one put option. So the put option is the other type of option. The two main types of options are calls and puts. Calls is if you want to bet on the upside, and puts is if you have a bearish view on the future price. But apart from that, they work pretty much in the same way. And the DEX we want to build is an order book DEX. So we want people to be able to place their bids and ask orders in the same way as they would do on a centralized or traditional exchange. So I can show you, for example, how do we put a bid price for one call option on the Atom token. You can see, for example, for options, you always have an expiry date. So here, the expiry date is 29th of March. So it's going to be next week, end of next week. And there is also a strike price. So here is 13.5. So currently, the Atom token is trading at close to $12. So this means if you want to bid for that option, and that's what I'm going to do right now. So I will submit my transaction, and you can see the order immediately goes on chain. And I've submitted a bid order for a price of $10 for the option and a size of 0.2 Atom. So essentially, this means I'm betting on the price of Atom being above $13.5 at the end of next week. And I'm ready to pay $10 for this, for taking this bet. So that's the amount I'm ready to lose. And on the other hand, if I switch to another user, so I will switch my wallet to another user that will place an opposite side order. So that's here I'm placing, let's say, an ask order for a price of $11. And we will see the order book populate with that second entry. And so for those of you who are familiar with order books, essentially that's the same way that it trades here. And what is important to know is that our platform is fully decentralized in the sense that we want every order to be fully on chain. And I think that's the main differentiator with some of the other DEX out there, because we want to really plan for the longer term, for the next, let's say, next 2 or 3 years, when blockchains are going to be even faster and cheaper. And we believe the future is that it's where everything goes on chain, every single order, and every user is actually treated on the same level. So there is no centralized party or sequencer or server that manages the order book. No market makers with privileged access. We want to have this as democratized as possible and as decentralized as possible. And so we hope to build a market for Atom tokens, for Injective options tokens, and so that people can bet not only on the price direction but also on the volatility of these assets. So that's a key component in the pricing of these options. It's the volatility, and we believe that the future for crypto assets it's gonna grow, and the markets for options and volatility on these apps, on these tokens, will definitely grow in the next couple of years. So currently, only Bitcoin and Ethereum have a lot of volatility, on a lot of liquidity on options, but we think there is definitely a huge potential for tokens like Atom or Injective or some others. And we think we have a great opportunity here. So if you feel like trying our platform and voting for us, there will be some perks, as George mentioned. And more importantly, I think you'll be really at the top of this movement of understanding these markets and hopefully gaining from them as well, and learning how to get all these opportunities created from these instruments. And our roadmap, I would say, it's to go mainnet during Q2. And for that, we need to have an audit done. We have identified some audit firms that will complete the auditing of our smart contracts. We have a team of about 6 people now currently. And we are very excited to hopefully launch before the summer on the mainnet. And yeah, I think hopefully you'll hear more from us, and we will launch some more instruments. So not only one call and one put, but we will have more strikes, more expiries, and more underlying tokens. Our version 1 is fully collateralized, so that's maybe something I will discuss a bit later if I have the chance. But essentially, when you trade on this platform, not only there is no counterparty risk because of the smart contract nature of this DEX. So not only you have non-custodial risk, but also you have no liquidation risk currently. So our V1 is fully collateralized. You have no risk of just being liquidated because the market goes against you. The other side of this is that in terms of capital efficiency, it might not be the most efficient solution right now, and that's why we will build our version 2 towards the end of the year, where we will allow for leverage, so users can take more leverage on these options, and then can have a better capital efficiency. And also we will have cross collateralization and hopefully a token launch as well towards the end of the year if all the stars are aligned. So that's about it for now. If you have any questions, I'll be very pleased to answer them.
Perfect. Thanks, Antoine. I really appreciate your time and your walkthrough. So a question that I had for you was, why did you choose to build this on top of Injective? And the second question is, you obviously have competition. There's protocols like DYDX, for example. So, what's the strategy on, attracting users to come and use Kogan markets rather than, DYDX? And, what was the whole thinking behind launching on top of Injective?
Yeah, sure. So actually, I was quite convinced by the whole Cosmos ecosystem stack already 18 months ago. I found that and that's when DYDX actually started to migrate from their ZK rollup from their Starkware rollup on Ethereum to Cosmos as well.
Mm-hmm.
So in my opinion, Cosmos offers the best ecosystem for these app chains, and I think they are more resilient and more robust and more decentralized. So that's what I like very much about this technology. And if you compare with DYDX, I think they are the champion for perps. So the instruments they are listing are perpetual futures. Our instruments options, our focus is on options, so slightly different. So I don't think there is any options yet on or any options at all on DYDX. We want to position ourselves as the go-to options platform on the ecosystem. And why Injective? So Injective people are just so nice and so great. We met them. So I've noticed already since 2021 there's so many initiatives that they take when they create these new type of instruments or new type of connectivities. So I was very impressed with this mindset. And then we were lucky to meet them in person as well in Berlin last year during Awesome Wasm, the Cosm Wasm meetup in July. Always very friendly, very supportive, and they have helped us. They have connected us with many partners. We believe they are the fastest and best blockchain for finance, for DeFi. And it's just the beginning, I believe. I'm sure we'll hear a lot from them in the coming years. So yeah, I think Cosmos is a slightly smaller ecosystem versus Ethereum, but I found that it's more human. It's a human scale interaction opportunity. So we've met great people also outside Injective, but so far I think they have been by far the most supportive chain, and hopefully we get to continue the cooperation with them, and we leverage more of their native modules as well. So that's also for our second version. If we get the resources, I think we will definitely try to leverage more of their great order book technology and all their fast features that enable the best user experience, and also the liquidity that goes together with the ecosystem.
Yep, great. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Cool. Well, thanks a lot, Antoine. I really appreciate your time. And thanks for sharing the demo, and good luck for the rest of the QF round.
Great. Nice talking to you.
Cool. Now I will welcome the Ninja Kids team to present to us. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, hello. So I am Dev, the current CTO and lead developer for NinjaKits. Okay, yeah, let me try to share my screen. I'll just wait for Kogan Markets
I think you can
to.
share. I think you should be able to just share on top of it, I think. Or
Right, yeah,
and if you can, you can just cancel your share screen, please.
yeah, I can't share my. Yeah, I can't share mine until he cancels.
Yeah. Antoine, do you mind just turning it off if you can? Hey, Antoine, do you mind just unsharing your screen? So I think you just got to go into Zoom and just unshare the screen so then Ninja Kids team can share their screen. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Go for it. Thanks, Antoine. Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, so the basic rundown of NinjaKits is it's a decentralized DeFi and NFT portfolio manager on the Injective network. So the basic setup is NinjaKit is used to manage your entire portfolio across the entire of the Injective network. So it gives you access to a dashboard where it shows you and tracks daily your active um, wallet address, wallet balance. So it shows your DeFi value, your stake value, and then your total account value. We are working on a total floor price integration with Stalis, that's the NFC marketplace, but it does show you your just like a general overview of your entire Injective portfolio. So we are working on adding the ability to for it to track vaults. So those are like Mito vaults you deposit into, or for the LP and stuff like that on Mito and other like vaults on the Injective network. So it does show you your what in like USD and Injective. And currently everything is live on mainnet. So it shows you like a breakdown of all the tokens you have and the um, validators you stake with. So you can also view your NFTs. You can send a message. So this is like a decentralized message, completely on chain. So even if NinjaKits, unfortunately, but I'm sure it won't happen. But let's say um, crashes tomorrow, you still have access to all your data, all your stuff, because it's completely on chain. So let's say I want to send my friend a message like, "Oh, I want to buy his NFT." You could just say like, "Hey, can I buy your quant?" Then you just click send and approve. You see, it directly just says, "Oh, it sends to him." And then let me just switch wallet to my second account. So you can see this is like the person that just received it, and I can reply here. So, oh, no, sorry, do not. Okay. Sorry. Currently, transaction fee for that is 0.05 injective. Um, doesn't seem like I have that in my wallet, unfortunately. But that's just like the basic overview. Let me switch back to yeah. So yeah, I you can message anyone, any wallet, and it's pretty easy. You either use their domain or that's like the whatever their name is .injective, or you use their address to start a conversation. So as you see, I have two chats here. Then we do have a token system that allows any user to come in to Injective and do, let's say, an airdrop to 100 wallets or more. So currently in beta, we have just 100 wallets. So you can airdrop any token with any decimal to hundreds of wallets. You can create a token on the Injective network. So you can create a token on mainnet using the token factory from the Injective team. And then you can also snapshots, let's say an NFT collection you want to, let's say, airdrop, or you want to like reward your holders. So you just like get the mint address for your collection and then just like take a snapshot. Then we also have like a DeFi system. This is where we allow users to swap tokens. It is powered by the Helix platform. So if you were wondering if you guys were like, any of our users were excited for the PITE drop, you would be eligible if you did use NinjaKit, because we are powered by Helix, which is further powered by the PITE team. So you can like swap here. Let's say I want to do a quick swap of like one Injective to USDT. I can just swap here, approve, and in just like a few seconds, yeah, swap successful. So my balance should update. As you can see, my Injective is now 12 and my USDT is 14. So it also shows like the validators, sorry. It also shows the validators you are staked with. You can unstake, stake, and redelegate your active stakes. Then it does show a human readable transaction history. Currently, it's down. We are talking with our partners on where we get our transaction data. And then finally, we do have a referral system and a daily point system. So if you do vote for NinjaKit, you do get a few points to, we do reward the users who vote for us with kit points for our upcoming, unfortunately, I can't reveal what it's going to be, but we will reward people that like share our referral code, so you can refer like your friends, your family to use NinjaKit. And then also we do reward actions performed on the website and incentives like this. So yeah, that's a basic overview of like the entire of yeah, NinjaKits.
Great, thanks so much. Really appreciate you going through the product for us. So what's the business model? So obviously you've got you know, you can do swaps inside NinjaKits. Is there like a fee involved there, or like what's going to be the overall business model?
Yeah, so most of our on-chain actions currently have fees. So let's just go through them again. You can send like transfer tokens from one wallet to another. We did notice that this was a huge pain point for a lot of people coming to Injective, which was like, I think at the time Kepler and Leap did not have like a way of like looking at your tokens and then just transferring it like to your friends or whatever. We did implement that, but currently this does not have a fee on us, just like the transaction fee alone, because we want to have like a goodwill with system with the community. We did also open source our messaging contract, but our messaging contract on this platform does have a small fee for every time you like create a message, for every time you send a message. We do charge a small fee on that. We do also on the token systems charge a fee for airdrop creating tokens. So you can see here, the 10 Injective, that's the base fee for creating tokens on the Injective network, and then a 4.5 fee on us. So you can like create your token or update the metadata of your token. Let's say you already created a token like you see here. So I could like just easily update the metadata. That's like the token logo, the symbol, and the description for the token, and there's like a small fee attached to that. And then Snapshot is currently free, so anyone that wants to yeah, anyone that wants to snapshots a collection or things like that, it is allowed free. And then we have DeFi again, where both the swap platform and the stake platform has like a small fee on top to generate revenue. So we do have a lot of like fee generating
Were you still there? Did the internet cut out? Hello? Lynn, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Potentially Injective dropped out. We'll just wait a little bit if he
Maybe
comes
the
back.
network problem.
Yeah, I think Injective had some network problems potentially. Yeah, okay, must have had a network issue. That's okay. All good. So I guess with that, that will conclude our demo session. So thank you, Antoine and Ninja Kids, who's obviously internet has dropped out. Thank you for participating and sharing with us and the community what you guys are building, sharing your product, giving a demo. I think it's really insightful. For anyone in the audience that is watching, please do interact with Kogan Markets and also Ninja Kits. Test out the product. Chat with the founders, connect via Telegram, Twitter, Discord. Be a part of their community, because I know they'd love to have you there and hear feedback, because I mean that's the most valuable feedback, right? Coming from directly from the user and from the team that's participating. So yeah, with that, oh, here we go. Ninja Kits is back.
Yeah. Sorry, how long was I disconnected for?
Oh, only a minute or so. I think you'd pretty much finished what you were going through when you disconnected.
Yeah,
So
sorry,
it's all good. I just started wrapping up the session, so you can unshare your screen if you like. Cool. Yeah, so as I was saying, it's a great opportunity for you guys to provide feedback and get connected with Ninja Kits and also Kogan Markets and all the other teams as well. So please do that. We do have one more session tomorrow for the remaining teams that are a part of the quadratic funding round. So please stay tuned for that on Binance Lives and YouTube. And we'll also share it on our Twitter pages as well. So if you are interested in seeing some more teams, then feel free to tune in tomorrow. As I said, voting does close 8th of April, so we do have a couple of weeks. So please make sure you have a look, review all of the projects, and vote for the ones that are your favorites. And it could result in you guys getting some additional perks or down the line from a lot of these teams. So thanks again, guys. Thanks for watching, and thank you to Ninja Kids and Kogan Markets today for presenting to us. And we will see you next time.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks, guys.
yeah, thank you. Bye.